Hello, my name is Leela. You can find me at leelameinke.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm super excited today to launch Stampin' Your Way Through the Holidays. This is a blog hop series I'm doing with a couple of partners, Tina and Robbie. Love them, love their creations. And so you can look at the link below to get more information, to get written instructions for how to make this box, and to do the blog hop and go see some other projects. And if you subscribe to my email at leelameinke.com, you will get notifications about the series and some other videos that I'm making for Christmas, not as part of this series. And please like and subscribe. It means a lot to me. And you'll also get information about videos and other projects that I do in YouTube. So today we're gonna make this box, and I'm super excited about this box. It's a tag box, and I'm gonna show you a few of these tags, but over the next few weeks, I'm really gonna go into much more detail, showing you specifics, for instance, how to use this super cute pocket die, etc. So today though, we're gonna make this box, and you can see the link below for the written instructions. All right. I am using, in the holiday mini catalog, I'm using the Little Bit Festive product. This is designer series paper and collageables. So there's 3 sheets, 2-sided. So that's piece 1, 12 by 12, piece 2, 12 by 12, piece 3, 12 by 12. You're gonna have to pick which side you want, and I'm actually using all the sides interchangeably. And then you get a number of collage elements. And for instance, I've used one of those on the front of the box. Just carrying little presents, isn't that super sweet? So, and some frames that you could use for maybe Christmas cards where you've got pictures of your family, or scrapbooking, etc. Super versatile, super versatile. $10. So that plus a piece of cardstock is going to get you well on your way to the box that we need to make today. So the first thing I've done is I've taken a piece of cardstock. In this case, I've got Garden Green, which matches really well, but I've also used Real Red. I've also used Night of Navy. Those colors match well as well. And I love my Simply scoreboard, so that's what I'm using here, but you could use your trimmer. And you're just gonna take a piece of cardstock that's 7.5 by 7.5, and then you're gonna score it at the 2.5 mark, turn it, score it at the 2.5 mark, turn it, score it at the 2.5 mark, turn it, and then one final time, score it at the 2.5 mark. So now we've got our piece. Now I do wanna show you, and I've got photos on my blog. You can do one of 2 things. We're gonna be making a box, and you can either cut like right on the line and then do a little tab right there. So you can keep this intact. You can make it a tab, and it's gonna work really well for adhering it. Or you can cut away the middle piece completely. So I have some other patterns here I'll just show you, but here's lavender. I mean, you can do this with any. Love this, and I've layered it like nicely for the front of the box so that when it assembles, that's the front of the box, and it's got just a nice layer, and then I can further embellish it. And then I've got some I haven't decorated yet. And I guess what I would note while we're here is you can see that I've got designer series paper on the outside and then on the inside. I'm going to talk about that a little bit further, but I like to line everywhere that I can. So decide which way you're going to do it. Are you going to cut the tabs completely out, or are you going to what we call miter, just make little edges? And truly, it's fine either way. Truly, truly fine either way. So let's go ahead now, and I will just take you step by step through this. My aim is to keep this video under 15 minutes. And so, but my aim is also to be super informative. So to show you exactly step by step. in this particular case, my preference, honestly, is to cut it all out if I can. So I'm cutting right on the score line, and I'm showing you how I'm going about doing that. Again, truly, you can do it either way. I just like a little less bulk, I guess. So, but I guess this one is a little fussier to cut because you've got to get, like, that corner is not perfect, but it doesn't need to be, right? But you want to get right on the score line. So just follow along like that, and that is great. The next thing I've done, super simple, Simon, so I'm going to lay it like this. The next thing I've done, do you like my nails? I like to get my nails done in holiday colors. So shaded spruce, pretty peacock, I've got silvers and golds, and real red. Super fun. I love to, my toes too. Anyway, the next thing you want to do is, since this is a 2.5-inch square, basically, right, we're going to cut a liner or a decorative piece at 2 1/4. So I'm making sure that my pine needles are facing up because this is going to be the front of the box. This is going to be the front and the sides, and I'll describe that in a minute too. Now here, this is going to be the back of the box. I'm going to turn this upside down, and you'll see what I mean. So after I've assembled it, this is the back. This is the piece where, like, see, there's, you know, nothing lined there. You want your pine needles all facing up all the way around. So, and then on the inside, I'm going to just use the opposite side. Love, love, love that our papers all coordinate. So, so now I love glue. So I'm just going to go ahead and use my green glue. And, oopsie. Oh, got a little messy Bessie. So I'll just do a little quick little clean. Love my glass mat. It's great if I do make a little mess. Super easy to clean up, either baby wipe or there's a little chamois that comes with it. So I'll go ahead and get these lined up just nicely like this. So today I'm just going to give like a sneak peek also of a couple of the tags. And then if you come back over the next series of weeks, or if you subscribe to my email, you'll get notice about it, or subscribe to my YouTube, you'll get notice. I'll actually show you how to make the tags, but I'll show a couple of them today because, oh my gosh, it's really hot here. I'm sweating. I'm in California, and it is very, very hot here right now. I don't know where you are. What's your weather like? I hope it's not as hot as it is here. We just got back from a bike ride. I got an e-bike. I'm so excited. And we took our puppy Wrigley. Bob hooks him up on a leash, and we took him for a little bike ride. Okay, so I've got my 3 facing up. I've got this one facing down. These are going to be not seen. If you were to have used this format instead, these are also not seen. No need to decorate. And then I'm going to turn it over, and this is the front. So I'm going to, I mean, it doesn't matter in this case, but if I was going to use the pine needle side, I would just make sure for directionality, but it really doesn't matter. First of all, I like to just put a pattern on the inside so it doesn't matter. But second of all, it doesn't matter. It's going to be covered by tags. I just like a nice lining. All right. Done all that. Now I'm going to use my bone folder and give a good burnish everywhere. I like to put the decorative panels on first so that when I glue it up, then it's all done. And it's just not really cumbersome to mess with, right? So when I burnish, I give a good burnish both directions. That's just what I learned to do early on. I do bookmaking sometimes, and I just like to give a very good burnish all the way. So that's what I've done here. So great. You guys, there's just one more simple step. We're going to assemble the box. Now, what I want to share with you is I intentionally picked this as the front of the box because I like to not have a seam. So that's a really nice edge right there. And then when I adhere it, I'll keep these on the outside and I'll put the other ones on the inside. So you can see that maybe here it's coming. I keep peeling it for photos and whatnot, but you can see that the seam is in the back. So I'll probably just go back in with a mini glue dot with that guy, but you can see that very nicely there's no seam action happening on the front, right? So in order to do that, I am going to, sometimes I like to just do it without gluing it so that I know what it's gonna look like, but I'm gonna just take a look at it there. So I know I'm gonna have glue on this guy and I will go to the corners. But if I didn't get it good and in the corner, I could come back in and add a little bit of glue later, or I could, sometimes I'll pop a little mini glue dot in the corner later so that the corner is nice and secure, but really that's all I need. And carefully gonna pull it up and I'm gonna wrap this guy around, then I'm gonna wrap this guy around. Now I'm just gonna hold it like this and get like a nice alignment on the top and the bottom. You can't see it, but I'm pressing it. And so what I don't want is to have, like, you know how when you glue sometimes the edge can be just a little off, you know, like this. It's just a little off. And honestly, if that happens, just come in with your snips and just cut it. Super easy peasy. But when I hold it like this, I'm pressing it on the bottom so it's flush. I'm pressing it on the top so it's flush. And now that I've got it positioned where I want, I'm just gonna come in with my bone folder on the two sides where the glue is. And there you go. That's my cute little box. One final step, and what I've done is I've taken all those, this is just my little tag box, right? So I've taken all the ephemera from that little bit festive pack. I've got some extra things in there. I've got some die cut things in there. I've just got some little elements. I've got some ribbons and bows, whatnot, right? So, but I was looking ahead and I thought, well, wouldn't this be super cute to put on the front? Because it's about gifts, right? So I just really think that just having this fun little guy on the front is super cute. So I'm gonna get my dimensionals. And did you know, fun fact, we have small dimensionals, which I'm not going to use here. I'm going to use the bigger ones. Small dimensionals are taller than the large dimensionals. So if you want a little more height, you can use your small dimensionals. I don't need more height in this case. And also I want to make sure I've got kind of a big piece. So I want to get good coverage. But if I were adhering something little, I could use my small dimensional and that'd be great. And now what I'm gonna do, did you also know you can just use the edges so that your product doesn't go to waste. So I'm just gonna kind of pull off my dimensional backing, pop it on the box. And you guys, that is it. You could bust out a bunch of these. Now, I do have it living in the photos you can see, I don't have one here, but in the photos you can see, I have it in a, okay, where's my back? I wanna make sure I know where my back is. Oh goodness, where'd my seams go? There's a seam, there's a seam. Okay, I'm gonna put this right here. So cute. So I'm wrapping this in a cellophane bag, and I have information about that as well, but you can just get a cute little cello bag, put your tags in, tie a little bow on the top, and then it's super cute. So that's our super cute box. Again, you can do any designer series paper, any cardstock. I'll show you two of the tags. One of them I kind of showed you already. And it fits, you know, it might be a little wide, but it pops just nicely in the back. Look at this super cutie. So this is using our snowflake punch, and this is using a sketch that's in the mini catalog with 3 circles, and then that's using the ephemera, the winter wishes, peace on earth, super cute. So that's a super fun tag that you can put on a project. And then our iridescent bow, so cute. And then I'll show you one more But there's more. There's lots of cuties in here. I'll show you these next week and probably the couple weeks after that. This is using the pocket die and a beautiful vellum, gold kind of vellum that we have, and a foil sheet. And then you can just put a super cute little baby inside of there. Look at that cute little tag. So that's one of our ribbons. So anyway, come back in subsequent weeks and I'll have some more videos about the tags. Get the mini catalog. If you don't have a demonstrator and you need a catalog, I'd be happy to be your demonstrator. Just drop me a line and I'll get you one. And there's a sketch. There's a page of sketches, which, can I find it pretty quickly? Yeah, okay. You can see it's my little to-do list. Let's see, I think I got a little crooked here. Oh, and I'm at 15, I'm gonna end. This is my little to-do list. There's tag sketches, and so I'm kind of following along. And so, super cute. All right, well, thank you for watching. You can find me at the links below, LeilaMeinke.com. Please like, please subscribe, please come back. Thank you.